Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. My name is Ty Diaz. Today is Sunday, the 19th of September, the last weekend, the final weekend of summer. That's where we are right now. And what we're looking to take advantage of is the weather, taking advantage of the temperatures, and also being maybe the first on the leaf peeping opportunities for social media, sharing with our family and friends. Just the fortune in the fact that, well, we're here right now in the mountains and the colors are changing. I feel like it's a chase for me and some of my friends that live in other states. They're starting to see the leaves turn, but then that's a comparison of those pictures and what we're seeing first, and especially those secret locations. Yeah. So if you have anything you care to share with us about your locations, feel free to share with Vail Daily Live through social media, Instagram, and you can do a hashtag Vail Live if you care to go that route. And we look forward to hearing your stories and putting it right here on the show. That's why we meet here every morning, 7:30, this pilot season, also known as today, show 116. What's happening on the show today? Well, we have Brazzo over at Vail, and if we get an opportunity to maybe just populate, there we go, some of the Vail cameras, you can check out the images of how things are looking this morning over at Vail. And I bet you anything, where Brazzo could be standing in the shade, cooler temperatures, he's wearing a jacket in the sun, the burst of colors behind him, nature all around Vail Village, and as you can see here, the mountains as well. We'll be also sharing with you the weather and chasing the sky conditions and getting you prepared for a day like today, Sunday, and also the final Oktoberfest. But maybe for some of us, we're saying to ourselves, to one another, hold my hair, girl, because I tell you, it's been filled with brats and beer and fun and festivities, live music too. But, the results of that after the, big celebrations of just eating all that food all weekend long, the meat sweats go along with it too. So yeah, how about penciling a little exercise and detoxifying for the day before getting back into another Stein contest? But that's what we're kind of looking at as far as many things happening around the Vail Valley right now. And, of those things, we have the farmers market over at Vail this morning. That's every Sunday. And the last farmers market of their season would be October 3rd. We're also looking at a race that's happening, already kicked off down in Eagle this morning, known as the Mountain Race. And the finish line is at the Color Coffee Roasters. And basically, the trails run you all around town, and then there's your finish line. You can find out more about that by visiting our website, as well as today's newspaper, which we may even cover in today's headlines. But what we can do right now, Meredith, maybe we should go and say hello to Brazzo. What do you think, Meredith? All right, so Brazzo is over at Vail, and he's also with his camera person, Blake. And as Brazzo always checks for us, that the beer delivery is there. No reason to fear. Brazzo, how are you this morning?
They're not here, man. I'm a little nervous. They're not here. I heard yesterday it was super packed. I was checking our Vail Daily Live page in Instagram, and man, this place was raging. Tons of people. So I'm ready, Ty. I'm ready to party today. Look at this. I'm ready to rock today. No
and
joking.
What is that, Brazzo? What is that?
This is the money. This is Monopoly money, but it works here at Oktoberfest. So what you do is you go and check. You get your wristband, so in order to drink, so you show up you're 18. I'm barely making the cut. No, 21. 18 is in Peru, and 21 here. I barely made it the cut. I know this salt and pepper is just to trick the people, Um, so yeah, you get money. You change your dollars for these cards, and that's the payment of choice here for the event. So I'm looking forward. This is what I got last weekend. And of course, you can get it in all three Oktoberfest, Beaver Creek, Lionshead, and Vail Village. So those are my leftovers. I came with the whole family, but they have lunch. They had everything that they need. So I'm like, all right, no problem. More beer for Brazzo next Sunday. So, so I'm ready to rock, Ty. I'm going to be here biking with Tiago around 11 to 2:30. Then I'm going to go and check all the cool cars and see, take some good pictures and check the cool cars at Lionshead. And then back here with the family at Oktoberfest, enjoying the last hooray.
Yes, and if you're looking for the viewers at home, if you're looking to check Oktoberfest again, today is the last day, and this weekend is the last of the 3 in a row for our area Oktoberfest, kicking off at noon. That's the Vail Oktoberfest Open, and also kicks off with live music, so don't miss out on all that kind of fun that can be had. You also have the Bavarian Kinder Club opening at noon as well until 5, and of the events, the adult keg bowling. Brazzo will be covering some of these features, as well as
That's my
talking with some
favorite.
other people that are on the show with us this morning. So we're talking farmers market. We also have Breckengold CBD, and I'm sure just by the name, you're probably wondering and quite curious what that means with CBD. Those three letters have been trending lately in our lives and our culture, not as limited to the mountains, but even just around the U.S., and we can find out what that's all about. Brazzo also let us know about the car show that's happening over at Vail, and I'll be digging up some details, sharing that with you throughout these next 60 minutes. Give you a look at the weather, what made headlines, your fly fishing report. But right now, Meredith, are we in a weather block right now? Brazzo, if you're still there and you're out
I'm here.
in the elements, I mean, I can see the sunshine, the leaves, and everything looking just beautiful on the leaf peeping trees window that we're having here. But what's happening weather-wise out there while you're in the elements?
Well, the weather looks good. Feels nice. I was wearing my puffy jacket, but because today I wear a shirt with a little undershirt, it was too much. It's too much. You still can see my breath. Like you cannot smell it, but you can. I was chewing gum a second ago. We were joking about that. You don't want to be that guy, right? Interviewing you in the morning, but it feels good, man. Weather is nice. Oktoberfest today. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. We'll be here, man. we interviewed him last weekend, if you guys remember, in Lionshead, and the crew is really working hard. We're gonna have it really sweet weather. 37 is the lowest today, and then we're gonna go all the way to low 70s with no wind, and partly cloudy in the afternoon, like every afternoon, like yesterday. Yesterday we have a little bit of rain, a little bit of moisture in the ground. It's a little wet, as you can tell, but it's gonna be nice and sunny. Is even better than yesterday. So, I told them I was coming, so they were nice to me.
Thank you very much, Brazzo. And so that's a look at the weather. Share at Vail this moment, and you'll stay with us this next hour. We're going to share with you how the day will be shaping up weather-wise and the next couple of days. But the weather brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings still ahead of Vail Daily Live, giving you a look at what made headlines, as well as your lens of the day, and so much more. We'll be right back.
Nap Harvest is your marketplace for locally produced products like seasonal organic produce, meats, eggs, dairy, breads, flours, nap nectars, and more. It's harvest time, and that means Hotchkiss tomatoes, Olathe sweet corn, and Paonia peaches. We also have a full bounty of mushrooms such as blue oysters, king trumpets, lion's mane, and chestnuts. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz with you right now. And as you've noticed on the national days, there were at least two that I saw. One was Talk Like a Pirate Day. And I feel like when I'm running into some of you just on any day, you talk to me like a pirate and I respond like one. Are you talking to me? Yeah. And then, of course, what was the second one? It was Appreciation Wife Day. So, yeah, that one is in your qualifier. Then you know what to do today and, make things special. And why not? Anyway, that's why we're in this together, the relationships, and we sign those agreements, right? Well, speaking of agreement, how about a cup of coffee this morning? Care to share in some? Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, a delicious start to the day. And I'm a coffee drinker. I'm a tea drinker. And when I'm in Beaver Creek, sometimes you can get your coffee spiked at their new location. Opens 8 a.m. right before the very top, in the very last escalators before the lift at Beaver Creek Centennial 6. You can find Vail Mountain Coffee. You can also find them, the roastery version there, and even check out what's happening behind the scenes through their glass window, the Minturn location. But a good, strong cup of coffee for your Sunday morning before getting out in the day. I thank you very much for Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea this morning, and I'm sure you're thankful for them too. Let's get into a look at things. 6:49 was the sunrise, 7:05, that's sunset today. So is it too dark at that time of the morning to go and grab today's paper? Because you can also check it out online or with us, Vail Daily Live. And here's what made headlines. Shake it up. And what we're finding in this image, nice colorful photo there. And we're all maybe a fan of a good mixology. Lisa mixes cocktails Friday at the Taste of Vail Craft Cocktail class at Root and Flower Wine Bar in Vail. And we've all found that location. You can catch them early in the morning too. Not just for coffee in the morning or for mixology, but they are available for you. Some of the latest businesses on Bridge Street at Vail. Find this location, Root and Flower Wine Bar at Vail, maybe today while you're out checking out the farmers market and or Oktoberfest, right within vicinity of Oktoberfest, not too far, just around the corner. Also, local and regional, fun for foodies. Taste of Vail returns with American lamb cook-off, fine wine pairing, and caviar. Okay, now I'm a little upset that I missed this one. I know that I got the text message inviting me to be a judge at the lamb cook-off tasting. And as you can see here, Rowan and Tony Sexton, Matsuhisu, they played a braised leg of lamb for the Taste of Vail American lamb cook-off and tasting, and that happened on Thursday. What a delicious time. Now all we have to do is find Matsuhisu and see if they have anything left. But as we continue to look at some of these images, mixology was happening there too, some open pouring, a lot of smiles. Root and Flower bartender Joe was there pouring up some cocktails on Friday. You can also find Newton showing what goes on in making cocktails and how to tailor them as individuals like them. And that is mixology as far as getting cocktails are concerned. Not so much saying, I would like a beer or give me a Jack and Coke, but something specific, on the artist presentation of mixology and cocktails for adults, of course. Here's what else that went on in the newspaper. We have the Eagle County ballots to vary based on address. And as we're seeing here, some of the facts, Eagle County composite ballots can be seen at the county website. Check your voters registration information by visiting govotecolorado.gov. Ballots will be mailed on the 8th of October, which is very close, just 2 weeks away. Ballots must be received by the 7th on Election Day, November 2nd. Voters in Vail and Avon to decide on local questions, town council members. And looking at this, I'm sure people love wearing these stickers. I voted. We see that happening all the time. Continuing to make our way around. How about this one here? The cleanup underway for Bolts Lake area. And I know we've been talking about a lot of our lake areas experiencing some serious drought. Those are the seasons that we tend to endure. The Eagle River Water and Sanitation District, Upper Eagle Regional Water Authority, and landowner Battle North LLC are evaluating the Bolts Lake areas to confirm the feasibility of creating a water supply reservoir. That's a big conversation about where new reservoirs can be built. A lot of people weighing in on that topic. And those are some of the many topics today. How about this one, the fifth topic, Vail Town Council to review winter parking. That's a big one. And living local for a long time, a lot of us may think that we have our secret stash parking spaces, but as the word gets out, those spaces are gone. So here's a topic that we're all really interested in. And as you can see here at Vail, up to 2 hours free. We're used to that one. After 2 hours, going upwards of 3 hours, $10, $20 to upwards of 4 hours, 30 to up to 15 hours, 4 to 15 hours, $50 up to 24 hours. That's a big discussion that is set to talk about the set rates. And that's the topic happening at Vail. Looks like it's happening on Tuesday. Parking is such a big deal. Here's one more. Arts and entertainment. And I'm getting this populated in my social media. Laugh It Up. The Vail Comedy Show will be hosting a live stand-up comedy every month at its new location in Vail Village. Now that's news. Comedy at Vail. People are always wondering where the clubs are. Where's the dancing going to happen? Where's the live music? And now we're going to be answering the question of where can we find stand-up comedy? The answer so far, Vail. You can find all these topics and so much more, as well as who's selling what and who's hiring in the classifieds. What we're going to do right now is give you a look at the weather. And but yeah, pick up today's newspaper and see what's going on. You can also find the weather report inside of there. But looking outside of the Vail Daily studio windows, seeing that sunshine out there. Temperatures started out early this morning. Last I asked my Google Mini, 46 degrees. And as we look at today's weather, brought to you by Betteridge, that sunshine is going to remain with us. Betteridge fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris. We're going to find high temperatures making the way into the mid to low 70s. Also, some increasing chances for showers to come in this afternoon as well, or at some point in today. So the sunshine mixed with some partly cloudy skies, and it could be a wet one. I'm not sure if you've left your house yet to do anything, but some wet cars could be found in Avon this morning. We picked up some showers overnight at some point. Yeah, I missed out on that one. And then as we look at the overnight temperatures, we're pulling back into the mid to low 40s. Some areas could actually pick up the low 20s. Ooh, and so with this mixture of moisture and these colder temperatures, we're going to see some shocking results for the next day, looking at the trees and the leaves out there once again. The next couple of days, here's our dance with the weather today being Sunday, sunshine, pulling in percent chances, almost upwards of 50% for those showers. You're looking at the numbers right there. Monday, some clouds, returning to sunshine Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a mixture of clouds and sunshine by the time Thursday gets here. But Wednesday is the last day of summer. That's the 22nd. Are you watching your calendars? And then as we look at when we're wrapping up the month of September, it'll be the following Wednesday, or Thursday, shall I say, the 30th. 30 days, in case anyone tries to trick you with that question or with bad checks, of September 31st. It does not exist. You're watching Vail Daily Live. Lens of the Day coming up, as well as your fly fishing report. Stay close.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
You are watching Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz with you Sunday morning. Are we done holding each other's hair? Okay, good. And if you're looking for a remedy for symptoms, sometimes you could find it in the form of CBD. Breckenridge hemp is kind of the feature. Breckengold CBD is the topic. And Martin is joining Brazzo to learn more. Let's check with Brazzo right now. Brazzo is over at Vail in Vail Village. And do we have Martin with you, Brazzo? Oh, you're actually at the shop. This is a new
Oh yeah,
for us.
man.
Take it away,
not
Brazzo.
here. They just leave us a key, and we are just wondering. So I want to talk a little bit about CBD and the whole hype that is going on in Colorado and many other states concerning THC and CBD, which is the two main components. And people talk marijuana, and some people is against, some people is pro. But they discover a lot of different benefits of CBD. And I'm here with Martin Anderson, the co-founder of the Breckenridge Gold Company. And we were just having an amazing conversation. We've both been injured millions of times and with a lot of pain. I have a lot of anxiety, sleeping issues, and I was telling him, and he hooked me up with this. But tell us a little bit about the product.
Absolutely. So we do all of our own manufacturing. And the one thing that we kind of specialize in doing, which is going to be a little bit different from a lot of other companies out there, is we do what's called a lipid extraction. So with a lot of people in the cannabis industry, things like hydrocarbons, butane, propane, ethanol, alcohol, CO2 are going to be the most prominent ways to extract the compounds. What we actually do is we take all the raw hemp flower, we age it in coconut oil for 2 to 3 months. The fats and the oils do the extracting for us, so we don't have to use any type of those solvents to forcibly remove the compounds. The carrier oil, the MCT coconut oil in this case, is actually the extractor. And by doing a non-invasive style of extraction like that, you're able to get all your different materials out of the plant, not just cannabinoids, but waxes, chlorophylls, vitamins, minerals, etc. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So, Ty, so I was just talking to him. It's like I get home and I'm a little hyper. I work a lot and I have a lot of things in my mind, and it's hard sometimes to get a good night's sleep. So he hooked me up with this product. And it's three main lines that they they have many products here, and he is a professional. He knows everything about it, of course. But they focus in three main lanes here, and that's what I get really excited about, because pain, I'm in with pain. I broke, we were talking about hips and all people problems,
Exactly.
And then sleeping is one, anxiety is the other one, and pain is the other one. So all these products, my mom uses it. It makes a big change on her day, with the pain. Is really amazing what all these new products are doing for everybody.
Absolutely. And there's tons of efficacy towards using cannabis-based products for pretty much all types of issues that affect humanity. And especially when we talk about these individual issues, whether it's anxiety, sleep, pain relief, what we've gotten into is starting to use a lot more of the minor cannabinoids, things like CBN for the sleep-specific products, things like CBG for the anxiety-specific products, and then for the pain-relieving products, things like CBC, which are going to be a little more individualistic in the therapeutic benefits.
Could you explain a little bit about what is those difference? Because there's a lot of letters there.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man, man.
These are all just different compounds that exist in the cannabis plant.
Uh-huh.
So CBN is going to be the compound that really has the heavy sedative profile to it, hence giving it a little bit more sleep-specific benefit.
Gotcha.
For the anxiety-specific formula, we use a compound called CBG, a little bit more of a euphoric, uplifting feel. And then for the pain-relieving benefits, which we were talking about is my realm, we use cannabichromene or CBC, very good for those anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving benefits, along with the CBD extract as well. So
we're going to test you people. So we're going to do a testing. What is this means? No, just kidding. But, basically, you using CBD to calm yourself, to give you a lot of the health benefits for your body, for your mind, and for your soul when you have some anxiety. Exactly. So I really love this thing. I'm a user. I use this stuff. And he hooked me up with this. So I scored today. So thanks a lot. Come and visit him. A lot of knowledge. He's super nice, super approachable. And the store is super cool. They have all kinds of awesomeness. So come and visit.
Yes, thank you very much,
Bronco.
And as so how's this product consumed? Do we put it on? Do we add like a tincture?
Great question.
What's available?
So we have a wide variety of products. These particular products that we were just talking about are all going to be tinctures, which are going to be a sublingual consumption. We also have edibles as well, topical creams, gel capsules. We even have a line of pet products, pet treats, pet-specific tinctures. So tons of different ways of consumption. Really what depends on the way I would steer someone when they come in as far as a product is going to be what the issue at hand is. If you're looking for just like some localized relief with some muscle issues or something like that, a topical is going to be a very good way to go. If you're looking for something more systemic that's going to affect the whole body, something consumable is going to be a better way to go.
Do you need to show your ID to make purchases? Do you have to be of a legal age? As some of us are learning about these products and just wondering about where we stand on the fence of what this is.
So anything in here, you have to be at least 18 years old to buy. Now, if you were going to buy something that does have trace amounts of THC in it, we will ask for an ID for someone who is 21 years of age. So, I mean, that being said, it's kind of one of those situations where it's a little bit of a gray area. You know, some people say like topicals, you know, it doesn't matter how old you are. You know, some people say you only have to be 18. You know, it's one of those things, if you're not at least 18 years or older, you're not going to be able to purchase anything in here. If you come in with your parents and your parents say, hey, you know, I want to get a topical free for my 16-year-old kid who sprayed his knee, that's a different story. So if you have your parents' approval, that's one thing. If not, you need to be at least 18 years old.
Thank you very much, Martin. And do you have a frequently asked questions portion of your website? And what is your website so we can find out more?
Yeah, so the website is going to be thebreckenridgehemp.com. We do have an about information. I don't have a frequently asked questions page though, but I'm going to look into that. But we do have all of our information on there as far as how we extract and make our products and all that good stuff as well.
And in closing, last one, because I've just learned this store for the first time, and maybe a lot of the viewers too. We know that Brazzo is in Vail. Where in Vail are you guys anyway?
So we are at 164 Gore Creek Drive, right by Checkpoint Charlie, between Ghana Sushi and the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
All right, we thank you guys very much for this topic.
Oktoberfest stage today, so get a beer and come and take a look.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, we thank you very much. You're watching Vail Daily Live. And for the viewers here, if you missed anything, just tuning in right now, you can catch a replay of Vail Daily Live and just kind of scroll about a half hour into this program, and you'll find this very topic waiting for you to discover. But as we're still here, let's take a look at events that are happening in Beaver Creek. Up and down the valley, we're still celebrating and enjoying summertime, anywhere from lift operations to hikes, Oktoberfest, where you can find movies, where can we find live music, where can we find safe family fun while still taking in these colors. Here's a list of events that are happening at Beaver Creek as we take a glance, and you can find out by logging on to Beaver Creek's website, beavercreek.com. And there you'll find anywhere from dinner and a movie. You'll find Zusammen, which happens over the weekends. And on that very same page, it'll also share with you some dining suggestions, let you knowing the open consumption rules that are happening at Beaver Creek. And if you're relying on public transportation, it'll also share with you how parking works at Beaver Creek, deals on lodging, getting you prepared for winter, deals on your ski pass, information like that. And just kind of click the link that allows you to get these regular mentions sent to your smart device and or in email. And we look forward to sharing them with Beaver Creek and you. And also our art around Beaver Creek as well. All right, speaking of Beaver Creek, on top of that, while you search through your phone, but don't click away from the show, how about taking a look at the weather in Beaver Creek? How are things shaping up and down the valley? As you know, sunshine out there for the start of the morning, cooler temperatures, that's what we're experiencing. And depending on where you're standing, in the sun or the shade, you could feel anywhere of a 10-degree difference. And if you're in Beaver Creek this time of the morning, when they turn that fountain on, now let's take another 10 degrees off of that, and it gets quite loud over there. But here we're finding for the valley, areas of the mid to upper 60s, low 70s, chances for showers to pull in, starting the morning off in the low 40s. Oh yeah, have you broken into sweater weather yet? For as far as your attire, I'm looking at the last chances of short sleeves and shorts, long sleeves, hanging in there with the shorts until the end of October, more November-ish. I don't know why we do that, but you know, we just don't want to let go of wearing shorts just yet. But as we enjoy the weather today out there, this one is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley brokerage professionals today to help you live the life that you love. You're watching Vail Daily Live. Still ahead, Lens of the Day, as well as your fly fishing report. We'll be right back.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, the #1 real estate company in the Vail Valley, with nearly $1.5 billion sold so far this year. Little Brave Lodge is already under contract and set to become the highest priced sale in Bachelor Gulch history. This Creekside estate in Vail just hit the market with more than 7,000 square feet, just minutes from Vail Village. Or this newly renovated 5-bedroom home on Beaver Creek Mountain gives you ski in, ski out access. See them all at vailrealestate.com.
You're watching Vail Daily Live, and do you watch all the time? If you are watching all the time, we thank you very much for doing so. Pilot season, according to today's rundown, show 116. Are you doing sit-ups, riding your bike in the living room to this one? How about a podcast, listening while walking around the Vail Village with your pets and getting that morning coffee? Yeah, sometimes when I'm out in the park at Avon doing the show remote like Bratzo is over at Vail, I hear your phone going off, but I'm in a hurry to make it to a client. And that's what Bratzo's doing at Vail. But again, we thank you for tuning in. But after the show, are you doing anything else? Maybe going fly fishing? Choose the Fly Fishing Outfitters. Say hello to John Packer. Let's find out what the fish are biting on. At the Eagle River, they're saying that the cooler nights, and there's definitely been some cooler to chilly nights, window open, nice deep sleep. The cooler nights have been great for the conditions on the Eagle River. The water's low, so there's no need to wade in deep. The brown trout are in pre-spawn mode. They're feeding more aggressively before they start getting onto their other things. The bugs are on the small side, and they're fishing small midges, blue-winged olives, and tricos. And mid-morning, it's the best time to get out there and do some fly fishing. The Colorado River, as we look at some of these pictures, and I'll tell you where this image is coming from. The Colorado River is a very good shape with plenty of water, and float fishing from a boat is the best way to get access to large bodies of water. Still some hoppers, dropper action, as well as pale morning dun, blue-winged olives, and midges are the activity there. In this image, you're looking at the Roaring Fork. And there, the conditions are excellent whether you enjoy wade or float fishing. The cooler nights are also making for better fishing mid-morning. Dry droppers are working very well. Still some hoppers and mayflies on the water, and they're guiding the Roaring Fork. Mostly full-day wades and float trips are available right now. Contact the Fly Fishing Outfitters. There's their website. Find out more, flyfishingoutfitters.com. You can call them, stop by their location, book something for a group, an individual, get some kids signed up for some classes. A lot of the kids tend to stick with the Fly Fishing Outfitters for a lifetime. A lot of their guides have been with them since they were kids. They're adults now. That experience is just lifelong. And as far as fly fishing concerned, if it's new to you or if you need to update what to wear, let's find out in this segment called What to Wear While Fly Fishing.
What kind of socks do you normally wear?
Whatever's comfortable, more based on the season. It's a lot like skiing. It's more important what you wear under the waders than the waders themselves. Perfect. Yeah, those are perfect for a day like today. Boots that we use here, especially on the Eagle River, we prefer to have a felt bottom. The nice thing about the felt bottom is that it gives you better traction on the slippier rocks. Go ahead and try those on, Meredith, and let's see how they work.
All right, I'm all ready to go. I've got my, wait, what do you call these?
Waders?
Waders.
Okay, I'm all suited up. I've got my waders, belt, boots with the felt below to help me not slip. I've got my fly fishing hat and my polarized glasses, which is gonna help me see through the water to catch those trout. I can't wait to go out. Thank you, Fly Fishing Outfitters Orbis endorsed, for suiting me up, and we're gonna go out on the water.
All right, I hope you're feeling a little bit more prepared about fly fishing, and also that segment with Meredith, and she's directing and driving the show this morning. She's sharing with you, a little bit about how to dress for that. And I'm sure if you're new to this whole program and you might sign up someday, maybe it's today, that's what to wear when out fly fishing. It looks like a lot of fun. Just one big jump shoot. The shoes are attached to, right? And how did that feel, Meredith, wearing that outfit? Was it heavy, the waders? How did the weight feel in the waders?
It actually felt pretty good, very comfy, and
Very comfy.
I didn't get it wet at all in my feet. It was awesome.
That's the whole point. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm curious to check it out too. Anyway, so Fly Fishing Outfitters, they're waiting for you to get your experience going. But let's take a look at what's happening around town today. How about over at Vail? That's where Bratzu is. There's a scheduled event known as Oktoberfest. It's been going on since Friday. And I'm learning from everyone that it's been very busy yesterday. Very action-packed day, too. A lot of competitions. And here's a list of how today's going to roll out as we wrap up Oktoberfest today, Sunday. Seeing your scheduled events right there. It opens at noon today. Live music also kicks off at noon until 3 with Helmut Fricker and his band, the Rhinelanders. And for the Kinder Club, that also opens from noon until 5. You find the Denver German Volk Dance Troupe performing for you between 1 and 5, and that's at Vail, right off of Gore Creek, the Gore area, Gore Drive, at Checkpoint Charlie. Bratzo was just in an interview near there. 2:30, the Bratwurst eating contest. Have you been saving your appetite? And let's find out what you're available to win for this contest as well. We're also looking at between 3 and 4, the Average German Band performing for you at 4 o'clock. Adult keg bowling. We've been sharing with you some of those features. And you're also going to find the Stein lifting competition. Yeah, you've been working out. You've been training for this Oktoberfest. You've been saving yourself for the last day at Vail, that version. That's today. And that's some of the events that are happening around town as far as Oktoberfest at Vail is concerned at top of Bridge Street. But as we make our way into Lion's Head, the Vail Automotive Classic is going on. And we had a mixture of a car show. We had the race that was going on, as you're seeing through there, the 12th annual. That tour, that drive kicked off on Friday, as you can see. And that's the event that I used to MC for many years as the cars crossed the finish line into Lion's Head. Here's actually the Sunday event you're looking at right there. You have cars and coffee that took place yesterday at the base of Gondola, an opportunity to learn about the cars, the owners, and they were parked all over the place. Really fun. Some nice vintage cars too. The great stories of where they've ever been, the mileage, gas to the mileage, and their sounds. Today, the Vail Automotive Classic Concourse and show is in Lion's Head. So plenty to do. You can do a short little hike if you start your day over at the farmer's market or Oktoberfest. Take Gondola 1 up, cross over to the top of Lion's Head 19, take that gondola down. Now you're at this event, or you can do it vice versa. And those are some of the many things happening at Vail. Beaver Creek, one of my favorites, and Meredith had the opportunity yesterday to speak with someone for the Hike, Wine, and Dine event. And this one benefits Jack's Place and the Shaw Regional Cancer Center. 13 years in the running, this event's been benefiting those needing treatment, but it became discovered by the doctors 15 years ago. Patients coming in for specialized care were sleeping in their cars. It was the afford of lodging to be here and this treatment. And so they came up with this benefit to help offset the cost of lodging to go along with the much needed treatment. And you can also donate to this cause. It's back this year, the Hike, Wine, and Dine on Beaver Creek for Jack's Place. The website's right there to find out more with your questions, as well as look at some of the facilities too. And again, you can find out more and donate at vailhealthfoundation.org. But this is a sold out event. And every year, other than last summer, with COVID, it returns. And it's a beautiful hike on Beaver Creek with different food stations. In the name, you see it there, hike, wine, and dine. Different food stations, a nice little lower village loop at Beaver Creek. I remember doing this years ago, a couple seasons in a row, at least 5 stations, anywhere from the start with a breakfast burrito or a mini quiche, a mimosa station, a tuna tartare station, maybe, you got to just check out the menu and be prepared for next year. And there you have what it goes on there to honor and remember all of those affected by cancer. And that's a lot of the events happening, just not all of them, though, happening around the valley today. And so I hope you're still getting ready for the show, but stay close to Vail Daily Live. There's more still ahead. I have your lens for the day. What should we go to commercial right now, Meredith? All right, we'll be right back.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
You were watching Vail Daily Live. It's Sunday. I'm sure you were wondering. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I'm like, do I have to do the show today? Not that I didn't want to. Yeah, Meredith said the same thing. You just wake up. It's the weekend, spending it in the sun like I did yesterday. I was at the Breckenridge wine event all day in the sun. Wake up this morning. I'm like, is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? And now that we know that it's Sunday, farmer's market. And that's where Brazzo is over at Vail. And he's not alone. He's actually with someone that I tend to run into sometimes. We say hi when we're out there. Dana of Ski Girl. So let's go and check in right now. And I love seeing the car around. And we see the car all the time on the interstate, around town, parked. Brazzo, Dana, what's the car about? What is Ski Girl?
Dana Erickson here with Ski Girl, as you can tell, it's everywhere here. How about rocking the pink, man? So awesome. Great brand, great stuff. Dana's going to tell us all about it. Good energy. I can't wait to put this on my truck because now my daughter is going to be a ski girl. But more important, I'm sorry, I got to take over just for a second. More important, I think Dana's getting it. Now is what's up. This is what's up. Board girl. Yeah. So yeah, look at this awesome stuff. A lot of pink.
Lots of pink.
Tell us about it.
Well, we started with pink as a color, but to show you, we're expanding into some different color palettes. We got purple for little girls. So Ski Girl is a brand that I started about 2 or 3 years ago. I'm from Minnesota, don't you know? And back home, there's a brand that's called Lake Girl. So my question was, why isn't there Ski Girl? And well, now there is. So we're a brand that celebrates the sisterhood of ski girls. One of my visions is that maybe you're in Chicago or New York City walking down the street and you see a Ski Girl logo and you think, oh, cool, I'm a ski girl too, and I can't wait for Ski Girl or ski season.
Exactly.
So just go shred it with my girlfriends.
That's what is the cool thing. Right now, we start, today's a lot warmer than yesterday, but you start feeling these cold winds and you cannot stop feeling that energy of, all right, ski's coming. I'm team summer, but, I'm still just start thinking all my equipment, all my stuff. How hard is for a girl to find the right hat? My wife have a few, but she don't like them.
Well, the thing with hats, I think maybe they buy a hat and then they change and they want to wear something different in a couple of seasons from now. So we've got different colors and you can, seasonally change what you're wearing. What's I think is great about our hat is the comes off, and so our product is machine washable. Not a real high price point. This one's $45. Real fur on top. We have a faux option available too. So I don't know. I think our this is like our flagship product. I think that it's kind of like how we started and where we're still growing is adding new colors. But I don't know. I think that I think it's fun to change up your color with your outfit, and if you get a new new pair of pants or a new jacket, you want something different, and we're gonna try to expand our color line and always be adding the trendy it colors.
Right, and it looks, it looks like a fancy product, like a fashion product. Fancy maybe is not the word. It's more of a fashion style because this fur on the pom-poms, it's just cool.
It is cool.
It's really nice.
So, and I, being a ski girl myself, I try to buy products that I want to wear.
Right.
So like we've got a couple different vests for women. We've got, I'm wearing a hoodie today. We've got tank tops for when you're working out. Like a zip up that's warmer, kind of like a heavier fleece, like a, well, I'm going to call it a Patagonia knockoff. But that's the thing too. We try to be at a price point that makes it accessible to all kinds of ski
I'm buying
girls
one of these for Michelle. She's going to love me too.
Too, we've got little girl items. We've got the little onesies that are, I got a picture the other day of a family bought a onesie for their baby, pregnant, for their granddaughter. And then they came and they showed me a picture of their baby wearing it last week.
It's so cool. I'm going to show you a little Laisa. I have a 6-month and we were just talking about it. Now I'm going to be all pink that. And this is going to be the hot item. You see? This is what's up.
Camo. We had to take advantage of the fact that's all camo these days.
I love it. I love it. So come and visit. She is located right by the statue, right by Cover Bridge. And can I show you guys something? Look at her license plate. Look at her license plate. What's up?
Thank you very much, Brazzo. And that is Ski Girl. We thank you very much. Dana, good to see you this morning. It's Ty Diaz, in case you're wondering. And we've seen the car around. You can catch Ski Girl and their product line. It is that time of year now for that fuzzy pom-pom top of the beanie time of year to take it off or put it on. That's a really cool feature at the Vail Farmers Market today. You're watching Vail Daily Live, and we're not done just yet. Plenty more to share with you. I still have your lens of the day, but for those whose coffee's kicked in and their minds are engaged, how about a little trivia with Dr. Mangit of the Plastic Surgery and Skincare Company? Let's take a look.
I'm here with Olivia Hesse. She's with Mangit Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, and we're going to focus on the skincare because, let's face it, we all love being outdoors. We love being out in the elements, whether it's snow skiing, mountain biking, hiking. But the elements do take a toll on our face.
They
and this is where you can come in and help us look our best.
Yes, I can. I can help you with that. So we're here in my room today where all the magic happens, and we're going to chat a little bit about what I do here at Mangit Plastic Surgery. So being the esthetician, I kind of do everything from facials to laser services to body sculpting. So we can kind of treat a little bit of everything here. I can treat hydration problems. I can treat hyperpigmentation or brown spots on the skin. I can treat fine lines and wrinkles. I can treat even body fat. So there's kind of a procedure for everything nowadays.
She is the girl to know, everybody. Now, tell us about hydration. How do you help with that? Because it is so dry here. I mean, I live here. I should be used to it. I don't think you ever get used to it. But what can you do for us?
It's really difficult being in our climate. So I typically recommend that my clients come in once a month for something that's called a hydrofacial. A hydrofacial, it's a little bit more medical grade than it is spa, so it's not quite as fluffy as your typical like massagey type facial you would get at like a hotel or something like that. It gets so much more done. So it is a machine. It suctions the whole time and also infuses all sorts of good anti-aging, hydrating products into the skin at the same time. That is the ultimate hydration treatment that you could get done here. So hydrofacial, the machine is constantly on. I think everyone in the valley comes in to get hydrofacial because it's so necessary up here. But really, when I have clients that come in and they're like, I just came up here, my skin is so dry, it feels feels super crepey, a hydrofacial is probably the best thing that you could do. Yeah.
And then when people talk to you, what are their other most asked questions?
How do I get rid of my sun damage? So being up here, because we're so close to the sun, we're all freckly, you know, and that's just because we love to be outside all the time. Wear your sunscreen. Besides that, so I can do several different laser procedures, probably the most popular being what's called an IPL, or also known as a photofacial. So a photofacial is the absolute best at getting rid of hyperpigmentation or brown spots on the skin. It is a laser. Most of my clients come in once or twice a year to get it done. It comes with maybe like 4 or 5 days of downtime, nothing too bad, but it zaps away all of that pigmentation. Wow. Yep.
Okay, that's amazing.
I know. Yeah.
And then are facials just for the ladies, or do guys come here too?
No, men come here all the time. They just won't tell you about it. But hydrofacial is really popular amongst men. Hydrofacial is really great about getting all that stuff out of the pores, which actually bugs a lot of men. They just won't tell you. Body sculpting, I also have a lot of men that come in for body sculpting. They don't like their love handles. So I have a lot of men that actually do the cool sculpting, or we also have a device called M-Sculpt, which tones muscle. So it's really great for toning the abdomen area, and also it's designed for glutes as well. So I have a lot of men that come in to do that on their abdomen.
Okay, well, can I spend all day here?
Yes,
And we can work on all these things.
There's a lot of different things, I know.
And if we have questions or need a consultation or anything first, can
Yeah,
we,
absolutely.
check with
Yeah,
you?
so you can always call the office and book a consultation with me. There's no charge for consultation, so we can talk about kind of the things that you're interested in. I can see if you're a candidate, because some procedures certain people aren't candidates for. So I always appreciate if people come in so I can get eyes on you first, and then we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, you can absolutely call the office and get a consult whenever.
Okay. I will be giving you a call.
Okay,
All
sounds
right.
good.
Olivia Hesse with Mangat Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare.
Flowers are fighters. That's why the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is full of them. Because flowers find a way to break through. Just like we will. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, the #1 real estate company in the Vail Valley, with nearly $1.5 billion sold so far this year. Little Brave Lodge is already under contract and set to become the highest priced sale in Bachelor Gulch history. This Creekside estate in Vail just hit the market with more than 7,000 square feet, just minutes from Vail Village. Or this newly renovated 5-bedroom home on Beaver Creek Mountain gives you ski in, ski out access. See them all at vailrealestate.com.
That's Oktoberfest happening at Vail. This is the very last one. Those images, that video, the music that you just heard, those are a lot of the features, the experiences, the sensories that's going on today. And it kicks off, as I was sharing with you earlier, noon. Oktoberfest opens and it lasts until 6. And that's the closing hour of the time for Oktoberfest over at Vail today. So yeah, get ready. Put that outfit on and be prepared to eat some hot dogs, some brats. It's drink some beer, dance, cheer, yell, have a good time, enjoy the music. But if you're heading out there, how about your eyewear in the sun? We're picking that up early this morning already, and I'm going to share with you your lens of the day, brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail, the art of vision. And I'm really kind of drawn to these sunglasses here. This is Jacques Marie Mage, and what we're finding this known as the Clyde. And this eyewear of Los Angeles is comes with its number of how many have been made in the world. 300 of these, and in my hand is number 32 of this eyewear. So what we're finding here, this is a limited edition designer goods that specialize in the micro-production of artisanal eyewear. The company draws inspiration from across continents, cultures, and generations to design eyewear that infuses historical motifs with modern sensibility. This is, again, a limited production batch of 300. This is number 32 of it worldwide. Great fashion frame, as you can see, that also provides maximum coverage from the sun. Dark gray lens for sunny days, days like today, especially out there in Oktoberfest for the day. So check these out. You can find eyepieces of Vail in places like Edwards, as well as in Lion's Head and over in Vail Village. I believe there's 2 locations there. Check them out. That is, again, eyepieces of Vail, the lens of the day, Jacquet Marie Mage, and the Clyde. Yeah, what do you think of that? What we're going to do right now is check in with the weather, see how long that sunshine is going to be lasting for you as you go and discover eyepieces today. Brazzo has that, brought to you by Carrots Jewelers. Brazzo, take it away.
Ty, Carrots by Dan Feline, doing heirlooms for over 50 years, brightly the weather. You know, we get here, and let me just take the lens of the day out. Weather is sweet. You can see the sun right on my face. Happy days. Lows of 37s, highs about mid-higher 60s. You still have this cold air coming in, but it feels great. This is a happy time of the year. 5 miles per hour windy winds today, so it's not going to be windy. It's going to be kind of nice, man. Winds coming from the southwest if you want to get really into it, and 86% humidity. Let's go a little bit more professional, you see. But basically, sweet weather. We are right here wearing a shirt. I lose my jacket, feeling good. I find Caleb. We're going to be talking salmon in a second, but really good weather today. Come and enjoy the Oktoberfest, the biggest farmers market in Colorado. It's happening today in Vail, and it's not many more chances. So I think it's 2 more or something like that. But the mountain is also closing soon for my biking season. So get in gear, come outside and play.
So you're absolutely right. And we're looking at the last, this is the third to last of the farmers markets over at Vail. And Brazzo just gave you a look at your weather, just again by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms ever since for about 50 years. But the farmers market, you're absolutely right. And you said you found Caleb's caps, their salmon, that little kiosk, because we've been chasing those guys down for like 3 weeks.
Oh man, we're ready. We're ready.
We're wrapping up the show, so we need to get you over there. You're watching Vail Daily Live. We're going to go and find Caleb's catch here really soon. At the same time, we're going to share with you your Vail Daily Live picks, all that coming up here shortly. You're watching Vail Daily Live. Stay close. This is going to get exciting and gorgeous.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For, is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Wrapping up the show here shortly, but not before we take a look at Vail Daily Live picks from Instagram and social media. And Meredith is going to be sharing with us something new. This feature is kind of new for me, so let's see what it's all about. So as we're looking around, we're going to share with you some things that are going on. This one's a fun one. So notice the date here. Back in the saddle, Wednesday, September 22nd, also known as the last day of summer, and it's Bike to Work Day. And I know a lot of you have been taking advantage of that, but it's also something to initiate maybe others that didn't hit that goal yet on biking to work, planning to get at least one in before summer ends. Well, how about on the last day of summer? And as you notice from that detail right there, there's different station locations for Bike to Work Day. Mayor's Park is one of them. Donovan Park is another. Dow Junction, Highway 24 area as well. The Main Trail Bridge, and that list continues on. Edwards at Riverwalk, the Field House over in Gypsum Valley Road near the library, and it's a fully sponsored event, as you can see there as well. And so that's one of the selections, Biking to Work Day, back in the saddle, and that's this Wednesday. What a great way to send off summer right there with all of us. All right, another selection. Here's one. This one is it's a free event. It is the Longevity Project. It includes a 5-part series that will be published each week in the Vail Daily. It has been actually started on the 27th of August. And this year's theme is how Colorado's high country is responding to increased demand for behavioral health care. And in this 5-part series, it covered part 1, suicide, substance abuse, part 2, part 3, resources, part 4, law enforcement, and part 5, schools. You can find out more about this project, the Longevity Project, by visiting vaildaily.com/longevity. And again, this is a free event. And that detail is also found in today's newspaper. You find the advertisement there for you. But here's where we are in the show. If Brazzo's ready. Two more things? Oh, sorry about that. One of my favorites, and it's been years. Grill your own steak. So make your way down to Minturn and check out the Minturn Country Club. You see it there, but it's open to the public, and it's an experience where you pick it, your food, you grill it, that's fun, you eat it, that's all you, and your selection right there, chicken, fish, shrimp, veggies to grill as well, and they're available for you. Open for service 5:30 until close, serving up apps, sides, beverages, desserts. Grill your own steak. The Minturn Country Club, located 131 Main Street in Minturn, and there's their telephone number on the screen there for you as well. Okay, here's another one. The Access Card. Are you looking for savings and you're wondering where to find them? Right here. And here's a long list of participating businesses, and take advantage of the savings too. And you'll find anywhere that you're looking for business-wise listed for you to choose from, saving upwards of 20%. And your deals run through the end of September, as you can see there. You can get your Access Card. Take the opportunity to hit that little icon right there, that QR code, and get that detailed listing, get your 20%, and start saving. All of that is waiting for you. All right, we thank you very much for watching Vail Daily Live. I believe Brazzo is ready. Caleb's Catch, we've been placing our orders. I've been placing my orders for their salmon wraps. There's an old friend. Caleb, I haven't seen you since you got married.
Like he was saying, we were just talking about how bad you behaved on that wedding. No, just kidding.
He was busting out some Michael Jackson moves.
So I
want to dance floor pretty quick.
We need to see those videos, man. We can make them viral. We got to compete with Meredith Adidas talent with Michaela. So let's talk about fish. I love fish. We were just talking about how is my favorite protein. He has some special and unique items. So tell us a little bit about your delivery, your food. Tell us you about it, because I get excited.
Thanks, Brazzo, and Ty for having us on. We've been in business for 12 years in the Valley. Fished commercially for 5 years in Bristol Bay, Alaska for sockeye salmon. And I think we've been in the Vail market for about 10 years now. But, we specialize in seafood. That's our main gig. So we'll deliver right to your doorstep. We started catchbox.com. Last year with the pandemic, we stopped all of our markets and stepped away from that. Just focused on home deliveries with the pandemic. And
smart. Yeah.
And we're still doing that. So we deliver every Friday. But here at the market, one of our specialties at the market is our salmon wrap. So it's a sandwich that we serve. It's a pita flatbread, a coleslaw, tomatoes and onions, and we grill salmon, and we got a basil vinaigrette that we drizzle on top. So really nice lunch for you.
That sounds fantastic. So check out Catchbox, order your fish straight, and something unique that I never heard is the halibut cheeks. Like crab meat, lobster type of deal.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
I'll be coming later on when you're ready to cook, and I will send you guys some pictures.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Caleb.
Thanks, Ty.
Thank you very much, Caleb. Thank you very much, Brazzo. And that's going to be the look of, showing you what's happening over at Vail today. The Vail Farmers Market of many things going on. You can find Caleb's Catch there, as well as Oktoberfest happening just on the other side of Bridge Street. That's kicking off at noon today. And don't forget about the vehicles and the car show that's happening over at Lion's Head. And those are of many things happening around the valley. But as we're sharing with you, Bike to Work Day on Wednesday, Vail Daily Live, us as a team had the opportunity to get out on a nice bike ride. And we were with Charter Sports, and we've been anxious to share that with you. As we wrap up the show, let's take a look at our little tour with Charter Sports coming down Vail Pass. It's a bike ride with the team. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, what's up? It's Vail Daily Live here, and we are at Charter Sports in Lion's Head, and we are about to go on a bike tour down Vail Pass. Thanks for taking us on this adventure.
Well, thanks for making this happen.
Yeah.
Typically, I'd be in the store working, and now I'm going riding. My title quote is Bike Guy. Bike Guy. I just
Jameis the Bike Guy.
Bike Guy.
All right, Jameis, we're at the top of the pass. What's the elevation up here? And what's the temperature? It's a lot cooler.
Well, at the moment, I don't have my thermometer on me, but it's about 15 degrees cooler than when I picked you guys up back in Vail. You can expect about a 5-degree temperature change for every 1,000 feet of elevation gained, and we just came up about 2,000 feet, almost 2,500 or something like that, right in that range.
So we're about at 10.
We're at 10.6 right now. Well, this is called Black Lake, and behind it there's another lake. They're both called Black Lake. The lakes are naturally existing, so they've been here the whole time, and they're stocked with fish, so you can come up here and fish, and it's a really awesome destination right off of I-70. The mountain range that you see in this view is the Gore Mountain Range.
Ooh, Got this weird, like, extra palm pad that's about the width of an armrest on Spirit Airlines. Look at this thing. Will I hold my peanuts and
That's the only one,
water?
Do it for the gram.
Pretty cool, but no time for Instagram posts when the rain starts.
Cold foods and a lot of flavor.
Okay.
Wait. How was the ride, man? It was amazing. It was really peaceful, actually. Yeah? Yeah, because you know, often when I'm biking, you earn the downhill, riding uphill, so we got the nice van ride, so we didn't lose the lung. Nice, nice.
Speak for yourself.
The views are unbeatable. Yeah, and just to see the different, the foliage, a lot of wildflowers still. Very smooth trail too. Nice pavement.
And comfy seats.
Yeah. Comfy seats.
On the bikes?
Yeah.
Comfy seats on the bikes.
Cruiser.
Yeah.
What you're saying is this is family friendly for all ages.
Yes.
And all experiences, like all levels of biking. It's enjoyable.
We're here today. Drinking our lunch,
Bob, the Vail Pass bike tour. Oh, cute. Awesome.
We were here, and then now we're here having a mark.
Look, you even got my picture.
It's High Squatch.
Hi, Squatch.